know. I take that high road. One-way street delusions, pointed fingers right at me. Common ground is hard to find in their reality. I try hard to make amends, accept the things I've done. When it's someone else's turn, the thing to do is left undone. Suddenly that high road feels like the only one I'm traveling. My backbone is coming loose and I'm unraveling. That high road don't feel so high anymore. What's the use when no one cares to know? I take that high road. The walls are closing.
Hey guys, we're Fox and Bones, and today we are going to do a thing that we aren't very good at, which is making up our own cocktail. We have a live stream this Monday that's sponsored by Skrewball Whiskey, and they sent us a fifth, and so we figured we would kind of concoct our own Fox and Bones cocktail ahead of the show.
I'm very excited. It's combining some of my favorite things, which that would be ice and liquor and you.
Oh, that's nice. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Top three: ice number one, liquor number two, Cyril number three.
So I decided to get some ingredients from the store and surprise Scott with them because Skrewball is peanut butter whiskey, and so I felt like we should have something. That's just like totally up Scott's alley. So are you ready for me to unveil the cocktail ingredients? All right, first of all, obviously we have our Skrewball whiskey. Thank you, Skrewball, for sending us this. I don't know about you, I've never tried this before.
I've heard great things.
I've heard great things as well. So this will be our first experience with that. Some almond milk.
They do that now?
They can milk an almond, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bananas.
I've heard of those before.
Have you? That's good.
What's next?
A glass of ice.
Oh, that's good. That's my number one favorite thing.
Important. And last but not least,
ooh,
chocolate syrup. Non-dairy for me.
Let's do it.
Okay, so what do you think? Like, just a couple splashes of this?
Let's start with some ice.
All right, ice. We'll do some Skrewball whiskey. I should be measuring it, but I'm just gonna
Just pour it on in.
live in large. That seems like a good amount. I figure maybe like one banana.
Okay.
One whole banana. Then I was trying to decide if we should put like in a mudslide where the chocolate syrup goes on the side of the glass, or if we should put it in. What do you think? Or both?
Pop a little in, and then you can always put some more in if you want. Leave it all in. This is art. Did you just spit in there?
Yep, just a little bit, but that's what makes it good. All right, tell me to stop.
Stop.
I have a feeling this is gonna be good.
I think so too.
Everyone ready?
Mm.
Are you ready at home? All right, I think we're ready to do this. This is fun. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna put the chocolate on the side. Fancy, okay?
Yeah, that is a thing people have called us before.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Hey, these guys are fancy.
Mm. The only time someone has yelled fancy at me is like, hey, stop eating that fancy feast.
That's gonna be in your memoir, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's the title.
You can fill it up more than that. Are you on a diet?
Well, I was just making sure there's enough for both of us.
It's also very nice of you. What should we call these? Screw bones?
Fox and Bones slides.
Fox and Bones.
Fox and Bones Skrewball slides.
Screw bone slides.
Screwbone slides. Working in progress.
Cheers. Oh wow.
That's good.
That's actually really good.
That's real good. Join us on Monday and maybe make some of these drinks while we share some music and we can drink them together on Facebook.
Facebook and YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From 6 to 8.
Yes, and we will be giving away a couple prize packages of merch of ours and Skrewball merch, and of course some actual Skrewballs. So, join us then.
Cheers.
everybody. Welcome to a very special live stream tonight presented by Skrewball Whiskey. We are Fox and Bones. Thanks for being here.
That is true. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful autumnal spring. Sarah, how are you? How are you doing?
I've heard you say that word autumnal so many times in the last week. And I've never heard you say that before.
I think it means a large metal object.
Okay, well, that's not what I was expecting at all. But I'm glad that you have a new vocabulary word and you're sharing it with the world.
I've been reading the dictionary lately. It's quite long. There are more words in it than I expected.
Yeah, there's a lot of words. Thank you for asking about my large metal box. It's doing well, thank you.
We're off to the races, aren't we?
Off to the races. We're back to live streaming, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in online. Obviously, the weather's getting a little colder, and we can't do our driveway concerts and drive around to places. And so welcome back to quarantine. Welcome to watching shows on your computer again. We're happy to have you here with us. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. We're going to play some music, but if you're watching, share the stream. Let's get this out there across the interwebs. Let's get our reach as far as we can here, and let's spend some time together playing some nice autumnal songs.
This one's called Giant Metal Box.
Took the red eye through London and Frankfurt. Spent the night in the red light district, and we had a suspicion that we were being followed, though we're all being tailed by the person we wish we could be.
Paid so many nights, felt like a hurricane.
Drank enough, Billy Beers a tank or two. Everything is already been said. Well, that doesn't mean it isn't true. Go to sleep, little animal. Take the time, find your groove. You may feel as if we'll never change, when that's all you ever really do.
Had our first day off in a fortnight. I can tell by the waning of the moon. Ate enough to enter hibernation. Turn this hotel room into a literal cocoon.
I feel the world seep through my soles every time that it rains.
Oh, you're a fool, and I don't mind telling you.
Even when your feet are soaking wet, you can't walk this path in someone else's shoes. Go to sleep, little animal. Take the time to find your groove. You may feel as if we'll never change, when that's all you ever really do. But the nights, they eventually turn to morning.
And the mornings get written into song.
Whoa, those songs out and merge into a melody.
Tells the story of this journey that we're on.
Go to sleep, little animal. Take the time, find your groove. You may feel as if we'll never change, and that's all you ever really do. And that's all we ever really do.
All right. right, so we know we at least have 2 people watching from Martinez, California, and a couple from Costa Rica, and a couple from upstairs in our own house.
Absolutely.
We'd love to hear where you're watching from, so please comment in the chat and let us know. And also, don't forget to share the stream. We want to get this out there to as many people as possible. So go ahead and mash that share button and spread the word.
Those 2 people watching from Martinez are my mother and father.
Yes.
They're there. Shout out to Eric and Etta. They're there when I exploded forth from the womb. And
Gross.
and they're here now.
Is that another word you
at
just
the
learned?
start of this stream? Exploded? Yes.
Or womb.
Womb.
Either one.
Mm-hmm. Womb is a house made out of chopsticks.
Oh, yikes. Okay. Just not even going to touch that one, I don't think.
Next, the title of our album is going to be Autumnal Womb.
Oh, God. All right.
Not
mean
joking,
what you think
actually.
it does. Doesn't mean what you think it does.
I think that's kind of a good album.
All right. How about we have people vote in the chat?
If you'd like our next album to be called Autumnal Womb, please speak up in the chat. I'd love your support.
They've been traveling down the road so long they didn't know which way was home. She talked about her mother. Did she cry when she discovered her girl was gone? Having no family to speak of, he solemnly drove eastward through the storm. They were warm. We're together. They were warm. We're together. Through the wild and rugged wilderness, they pillaged for their own begotten souls. Accepting gifts from strangers, taking them by force and fed a rose. The days it did not end, it grew easier to make peace with what they stole. They were warm. They were together. They were warm. We're together. Getting dark and fuel's running low. Pulled over at the truck stop to get their share the only way they know. Not a soul in sight. They had to spend their night out in the cold. They were warm. We're together. They were warm. We're together.
I hear you clapping at home, so thank you very much. We want to give a huge thank you to our presenting sponsor, Skrewball Whiskey, tonight. We're really excited to have a sponsor on board that's, sharing booze with us. So we As you saw in the opening clip, we made up our own cocktail out of Skrewball. Cheers to that. It's kind of like a peanut butter banana milkshake cocktail, and it really is dessert.
It's called the Foxy Skrewbones. So let us
Foxy
know if you'd like the
Skrewbones.
recipe.
Ooh, that's good. The recipe is on our, I think, Facebook and Instagram. I did like a short little Instagram Reels video to kind of show people how to make it. But I believe it's also in the description of the video on our Facebook. So go check that out if you want to drink along with us. But either way, cheers to everybody at home. I hope you have a nice cocktail and maybe some dinner in front of you, depending on what time it is there. And you're just enjoying this evening of music.
Yeah, my morals being against the wall. Though they grown since I first came from birth, and I let them fall verified. Wish to have something beautiful and real. Then in patience I will build a home, and the consciousness I'll heal. Like a ship brought home from sailing by breeze upon the bay. Oh, I do my best to try and help you stay. Dream so much that my life's become a dream. Yeah, the people that surround me are the carriers of peace warring. Every moment we are who we'll become. Our existence can be brighter. Midday summer sun, and there's a weary, lonesome traveler who's bonded to the road. Oh, I've seen in you a place I can call home. Yes, I've seen in you a place I can call home. Oh, you must let her go, though you got more soul than you know what to do with it. Oh, Lord, love's the hardest game around, but it's the only one in town that I'm willing to lose, that I won't lose. I won't lose. Communication is oftentimes the key to a door towards another world I very seldom see. And though our lives are more like rain upon a sidewalk full of chalk, I'd still learn another language. So if only we could talk. And as a weary, wounded soldier come home after the war, oh, I'm hoping that my key unlocks your door. Yes, I'm hoping that my key unlocks your door. Oh, you must let her go, though you got more soul than you know what to do with it. Oh, Lord, love's the hardest game around, but it's the only one in town that I'm willing to lose, but I won't lose. I won't lose. I got you. I can't lose.
How are things looking on the talk board over there,
They're
Squat?
looking great. There's lots of talk going on. No support yet for my Autumnal Womb album idea, but Terry Briggs says hello. I think she was her and Luke Neal maybe our very first interview as Fox and Bones on PRP. And
yeah,
then,
early on.
very early on. And then your drummer Ian from Sarah Wild and the Watch says hi. Says it's hot. How's people? The people want to know what's up with Sarah Wild and the Watch. You got any new info for us?
We're kind of on a break this year. For those of you who don't know, I also have a hard rock band, 5-piece hard rock band. We're currently without a bassist and without any gigs to play. So we're just a band of friends that like each other. But someday, hopefully in 2021, we'll get back to playing some rock shows. But yeah, in the meantime, we're just gonna folk it out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a call out if anybody plays bass and would like to be in Sarah Wild and the Watch.
Yeah.
Send in your demos.
Send me some demos. So before we play this next song, I want to just mention that we are doing a giveaway tonight. So anyone who donates $20 or more, which is kind of going to our winter squirrel fund, since we won't be playing as many gigs this winter. So anyone who donates $20 or more tonight will be entered to win one of 2 swag bags with Skrewball merch and Fox and Bones merch. And there's instructions on how to do that in the description of this video. So definitely do that. If you can't donate, please share. That helps us out a lot too. This next song we're going to play is the most recent single we released back in March. This is called Already Here.
You wanna play music in modern time? Here's some hints that'll help you make up your mind. Gonna take your money, take all of your pride. And if you're lucky, play out enough to barely get by. Be away from your home, now your life becomes a road. Gotta pay your dues, stay in the empty rooms. People's backs to you, getting paid in booze. Oh, you better love that too. When I start selling a ticket or 2. Start selling. For the first time, you got money and pride you can't afford to lose. One night you're killing. You're killing. Playing for the tennis crowd. You're killing. And the next, then your owner tells you to turn the F down. Get used to being alone. Now it's something starts to grow. Playing the bedroom, feeling pulse and blue. Hey, have you heard the news? You might make it through. Oh, you better love that too. Better love that too. Better love that too. You better love that too. They say, boy, when you gonna make it? Oh, and can I tell my friends that we share here? Well, we're not quite sure how to take it. We're already here. We're already here. Already here. Already here. Already here. All right. So now you made it. You kissed the sky, and your idols turned out to be your friends in disguise. All the time spent on the road was the fuel that helped you grow. Had to push on through, find a solid groove. This world wasn't you, leaving only truth. Better love that too. Better love that too. Better love that too. Better love that too. Yeah, 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 yeah. You better love that too. Better love that too.
is that what the audience sounds like to you?
Yes, they are a bunch of spring nymphs frolicking gaily in the fields upon the river.
Okay.
Going at the end of every tune.
That's nice. I'm gonna check out some of these comments here. Let's see. We got lots of people on, you guys. Thanks for watching. Doyle says, love you. Nice to hear you. Raquel says, love you guys. We've got Crystal on and Jeremiah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Let's see. Who else? My mom upstairs says, sounding great, you too. Cool. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Ian, where it says insert applause. We appreciate that. This next song is called A Strange and Wondrous Place.
What's it all worth anyway? Can you measure life in numbers and a soul? What's the fair rate of exchange? Do you know the price point for each new breath that you take? If you only had a moment left, what would you want to say? How long does this ride last? Is there really any difference between our future and our past? We're going through changes, hell. Everybody's changing, it seems. Well, you'll never be the person you are till you ditch the person you've been. Time doesn't know the shape we're in, but we keep trying our best to explain. Life is always dying to begin. What a strange and a wondrous place we're in. What's it all worth anyway? I'd say a lot, but it's all about perspective these days. Don't let them tell you anything at all. Some people hit the ground running while others take a lifetime to crawl. Time doesn't know the shape we're in, that's fine. Whatever's meant to be. I'm just trying my best to comprehend what a strange and a wondrous place we're in. What a strange and wondrous place we're in.
Thank you. Are you going to do that after every song?
I would like to thank Left Door Streaming for being just so professional and doing all our home streams that we put out the past few months. They really are fantastic. Check them out. I think they are linked or will be linked in the thread here.
Yes, yeah, and if you're a musician in the Portland area that's looking for, ways to do very professional, very good sounding live streams, definitely reach out to them. I know that they are busy people, but you may just be able to squeeze yourself in there. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, Crystal put in the chat, never be the person you are to ditch the person you've been, which is a lyric I really like in that song. And I think oftentimes we do that. We forget, we get so attached to who we have been in the past. And we think that because we've been that person for however many years that we got to keep being that person. But we're kind of humans in a way can can be like blank canvases. We just gotta, add different colors. If we're ready to change and do something different, we can do that. Just we gotta let go of who we were if we want to be someone different.
Yeah, and if you haven't changed at all this year, for the better or for the worse, I don't know what you're doing. The outside world has changed and become quite a strange and wondrous place. And Scott and I have been, trying to use that to our advantage as much as possible. But obviously, there's, setbacks too. So, yeah, if you're not changing at least one direction or the other, you might be doing something wrong.
Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe you're doing something right.
Who
I don't
knows?
know. This year,
It's tough to tell. Sometimes I don't change at all, and then you ask when am I going to do laundry, etc.
I do, yeah, and that's always a problem.
Speaking of change and speaking of change, and this next song is going to be our next single, and I think we feel pretty lucky to announce that it's gonna be kind of a live version of it is gonna be debuted on People's Action stream coming up here in a few days, opening for Nathaniel Rateliff.
Yeah, we're very excited. We haven't officially announced it on our social medias yet, so you guys are kind of the first to hear of it. But we'll do an official announcement once we have some promo information for that. But yeah, it's huge news for us. We've been kind of teasing it for a couple weeks now, so we're very excited to be a part of that.
I think Bernie Sanders and AOC are going to be somewhere on that stream as well. So we'll send some links your way once we get them from their side. But for now, here's the song that we're going to do. It's called "A Change Into the Guard."
It's been a long time, been on over the power. These old ideas can't solve the issues of our modern hour. It was a good life, loading over the wall. But it's harder to squeeze, the quicker it all crumbles. Now this been coming for a while. You can't drag your feet, but you're going out of style. Ain't no reason for alarm. It's just changing of the guard.
All alone in the crowd, equipped with a vision for the world and the courage to testify out loud. Just as that soul buzz starts to feel too high, someone slips their hand in yours and that dream is amplified. Changing of the guard, changing of the guard.
It might feel difficult this new way, so hard to shed the past. Hold the relics of the old world, will it built to last? Bring on the new time, cheers to the brand new day, where we love on each other, Holy Mother, we all came from the same place. Yeah, we were written in the stars. You can't change your clothes, but it's carved in our hearts. Ooh, one nation under art. Get those boots laced up, my baby, 'cause we're the changing of the guard. Changing of the guard. Changing of the guard. Changing of the guard.
Thank you.
are excited. We're having some horns put on that in the very near future at the studio. Yeah, we're pretty close. We're having some organized, and the new album is almost done. Our new album, Autumnal Womb, is almost completed. Sarah, how do you feel about that? It's been a good a good year in the works. Yeah.
Yeah, until we started calling it Autumnal Womb, and now I just don't think we should ever release it. Oh, Christy, it's so good to hear from you. Man, we haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for writing in via my mom. We are planning to release the CD early 2021. It was supposed to be being released probably in a couple weeks.
Now.
Yeah, we were planning on heading off to a European tour mid-November, and that was going to be kind of our album release tour. And of course that kind of got canceled, and so we decided to push the whole release back so we could really give ourselves time to finish this album and like get through this election season and not be competing with all of the crazy stuff that's going on in the world.
We've just it's having a little bit more time for these songs is really what they've needed. I think we ended up writing a few more songs that we didn't expect as well, and so we've been able to, instead of like rushing through to get it out in a certain time, we've been able to kind of let it simmer.
And we're very, very excited about what we have been working on, and so definitely can't wait to share it with you. One really cool thing, though, that we're going to start promoting pretty soon here is that if you are a subscriber on our Patreon, you'll get to preview all of the songs before they come out on the album. So
you get, and actually right now, I think as a robot, I was just like, oh no, I am overloading. I'll try to say all of the words at once.
Don't do that.
Currently, there are 2 first look songs up there right now. So, like right now on our patreon.com/foxandbones, there's first look at 2 songs that we haven't really shown to anyone except maybe our folks. So
yeah, and I think you can join for as little as $2 a month, and $5
right
a
now
month.
It's
$5 a month, and so all you do is pledge to pay $5 a month, and you'll get early access to all the new songs as we finish the mixes on them. So that's kind of like our insider fan club if you want to join that.
we do have a vote for autumnal womb coming through. So 1-0 so far.
She says that's not so bad. That's not like a
that is a
glowing
vote these days. These days that is a yes vote.
We were born before the wind, all so young in the sun. Yeah, the bonnie boat was one as we sailed into the misty. Hark now, hear the sailors cry. Smell the sea and feel the sky. Let your soul and spirit fly into the misty. When that foghorn blows, you know we'll be coming home. When that foghorn blows, you gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. Hey, magnificently we will flow into the misty. Come on, girl. When that foghorn blows, you know we'll be coming home. Napago whistle blows. Gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old. And together we will flow into the mystic. It's too late to stop us now.
That's a nice ditty.
Nice little ditty.
You look nice in your Skrewball bandana there.
My attire, thank you.
Actually, we're very Halloween-y tonight, which is great. I knew this dress was kind of Halloween-y. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do an orange dress and kind of do a dark lip and go for it. But yeah, I should have known I could count on you wearing black and balancing me out.
A little known fact is that Sarah does procure most of my garments, both for my spring and fall collection. She will procure most of the garments, and so she tries to make it easy for me. I think there was a time that she'd get me shirts or get me things that would have like a bunch of different colors, only to watch me pair them together to create like a kind of a cacophony of vomity colors.
Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, kaleidoscope is a very gentle way of
nicer
putting that.
style, yeah.
And so I have noticed that she has been getting me easier colors to match with. If everything that I own matches, then I can never,
Yeah, we had to work on that a little bit, but it's working out. I know that you know that black on black, even though you might be wearing black on blue, but hopefully no one can tell. We'll have to talk about that later. No black on blue, Scott.
Colorblind, baby.
Great.
Some come from riches, some are born of the fruit of their hands, while others are formed in factories in search of a better land. We move as a mountain, will not tremble at the weight of our plans. All in all, we scan the horizon in search of a better land. Together, we are an orchid, bursting through the rubble of hate. We are fragile, oh so fragile, it's our greatest strength. And we'll build it, not in our image, but in who we plan to be. We'll have room to grow, the seeds we've sown, stretching outwards towards the breach. Gather your love, shine your light, be the first morning rays after a long, dark night. Join your hands, open your heart. It's just one small step, now that's how all the big things start. Search for a better land. Here, not in the future, but within our outstretched reach. All the brave and crazy among us are howling at the moon and stomping our feet. Just as the restless must always find a place to lay their heads down to sleep, so do the lepers living within us see themselves in the eyes of the righteous indeed. It's time to roll the ring. None of it is worth its weight in salt. We're just vessels for cosmic exploration, wondering if we'll finally answer the call to gather your love, shine your light, be the first morning rays after a long, dark heart. It's just one small step. Hell, that's how all the big things start. Gather your love, shine your light. Be the first morning rays after a long, dark night. Join your hands, open your heart. It's just one small step, and that's how all the big things start. In a search for a better land.
So Sarah, what type of things are we giving away for this giveaway that we're doing here?
Yeah.
And
So
how would I enter?
how would you enter? So the best way to enter, there's only actually one way to enter, by donating $20 or more to one of the
To our
ways
PayPal,
that we
Instagram.
listed. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, PayPal, Venmo, or
Venmo.
Cash App, which are all listed in the description. And if you donate $20 or more, you'll be entered in a pool to win one of 2 swag bags. So Skrewball sent us a bunch of stuff in the mail, which was really fun to kind of unbox and open. And a lot of that stuff is going in these swag bags. We have t-shirts. We have these cool bandanas. We've got these little airplane shots. We've got these pints. In fact, you should try this right now.
I think
Just
that's
go
hand
ahead and drink
sanitizer.
According to our president, you can drink this and it'll cure coronavirus.
That's
so you
good.
can get one of those. We'll send you that directly.
Those sound valuable in these times.
Yeah, that's why this is such a great giveaway.
What a great deal.
Of course, then we're also, the shirt is right behind me too. This is the back of the shirt. We'll probably throw in maybe a Fox and Bones beanie and some CDs and stickers and all sorts of cool stuff. We just want to make it kind of like a really sweet grab bag of all sorts of stuff. So like I said, donations of $20 or more will all be entered. We really appreciate the donations, you guys. This is going to help us get through the winter. We definitely need that. And so thank you in advance for donating any amount. But of course, if you aren't in a place to donate right now, we totally understand. If you'd please share this stream, that's a great way to support what we're doing. And just, tell your friends about us. Follow us on social media or Spotify, or subscribe on YouTube. All of those things really do help us as well.
Well, Sarah, how about we play one of your brand new songs that we're going to be putting some choir on here on Wednesday and just got some sweet piano back on it.
Sure, yeah. This is definitely one that I'm very excited about on the upcoming album. This is called Dancing in the Aisles. I was raised in the fold, singing sweet songs to the Lord. Never thought to ask anyone why. All I knew I had soul, and these notes made it feel whole. Wanted to sing those sweet songs all the time. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Well, I grew up and left that all behind. I don't need Jesus to be a believer. I just want to sing these sweet songs till I die. Well, I don't know who's right or wrong about what happens when we're gone. It's a conversation for another time. I just want to make them smile, get them dancing in the eyes, just in case we only get one shot at life. So hallelujah, hallelujah. Give me music to pass the time. Don't know about heaven, or if we come back to earth again. I just want to sing these sweet songs till I die. Take it away, Scott.
There was no right way to life. You can practice all them scriptures, but that don't mean that they make you right. Oh, this time, all been sent aside. Say, it's
Well, it's me, older me. Some might say it's Harry either way, let's make the most of the moment that we know. Just in case there's not a spirit in the sky. So hallelujah, hallelujah. Go and worship what makes you feel alive. What we're made of is what will save us. I just wanna sing these sweet songs till I die. I just wanna sing these sweet songs till I die. All right, we got a couple people, new people coming up on the talk board. Sherry Davidson from Bend, Oregon. We actually played a house concert in her backyard back in September, and it was nice. It was nice having an outdoor show back when the weather was nice for that. So thanks again, Sherry, for hosting that. If you guys have any venue suggestions that you know are doing, heated outdoor live music this winter in, Oregon, Washington area, we're all ears. We don't have a whole lot on the schedule as of right now, and we're willing to play as long as things are safe and they're paying. So yeah, we're in. Oh, cute. Okay, so my niece is watching from Seattle, Washington. She's almost a year and a half, and I guess every time she hears the guitar, she goes Unca Unca, which is what she calls her Uncle Scott.
Unca Unca.
So she knows you're Unca Unca, and I'm Shasha, which is what she calls me. So she knows who we are. Which last time, I think when we first started doing these streams, she wasn't even a year old yet. So she maybe was paying attention, but she might not have known exactly what was going on, and now she's on it.
I still don't necessarily know what's going on most of the time, so.
All right, well, Beans, you and Unca Unca are basically same level.
We are synced up. Listen, we have about the same understanding of the universe at this point, I believe. Ooh,
She's probably sharing.
Beans,
She is smashing
Beans out
that.
there sharing?
She does like playing with the screens, and so I'm sure that she's sharing the stream all over the place.
Be like Beans, share that stream.
Hey, that's a great rhyme.
I thank you. That's my
Be like
first.
Beans, share that stream.
First I've done. So we just played one of your brand new ones. We're gonna play one of one that I wrote up for the new record that we just got back, and I love this little folk song, and I think the recording that we have coming out that is up on Patreon right now has a lot of really nice things on it. It has some nice parts from our players, from Joe and Till and Matt Salinas. It's just really I love the track. So this is called "Be Born in the Ashes of Your Aging."
Been wandering through the valley, in the shadow of ourselves, asking nothing of the darkness we've been bound. Immersed in rain, just to memorize the shade, the consecrated meaning that we found. Well, I have a friend in the Navy, said the fears of our formers wouldn't break me. Just be warm enough to hold somebody's love, and you'll be born in the ashes of your aging. It happened in a dream that we shared so long ago, the merging of what is and what could be. I must admit, it's quite exciting to be this close to the edge of pure infinity. Well, I have a friend in the Navy, said the fears of our formers wouldn't break me. Just be warm enough to hold somebody's love, and you'll be born in the ashes of your aging. Well, I have a friend in the Navy, said the fears of our formers wouldn't break me. Just be warm enough to hold some somebody's love and you'll be born in the ashes of your aging. Much like the berry of a mountain stream, or falling leaves whose path is but to be. We're being summoned by an ancient omen, always onwards to be freed. Well, here I came, much like the time we came before, the shifting of the veil upon our eyes. For the brave are those with nothing left to say, the moment of our meaning has arrived. Well, I have a friend in the Navy, said the fears of our formers wouldn't break me. Just be warm enough to hold somebody's love and you'll be born in the ashes of your aging.
Very nice.
Thank you. Hey, Moses, is this guitar coming through strong on your end? Sounds good. Well, Sarah, why don't you tell us about the new book you're writing while I just give these plugs a
The
little
new
fix?
book that I'm writing?
Yeah, you just started right now, a couple seconds ago.
Cool, awesome. Well, I wanted to shout out a couple people on the chat. Carly says, hi, Mom, which means that Dara is also watching. They were actually our first custom song clients. So we started a new business during quarantine where we write customized, personalized songs for people. And so you can commission us to write, say, a wedding song for you, an anniversary song. We just finished up a birthday song. And we actually are still offering 20% off of your first purchase through the end of October. And so if you want to take advantage of that discount and get, a Christmas present for somebody, or you have an anniversary coming up, you can use the promo code LAUNCH20. And I will post that probably on our social media sometime this week as well. But LAUNCH20 will get you 20% off. Ourcustomsong.com is the place you can find that. And then we've got Andrea on here. She's one of our new fans from Costa Rica that we've been connecting with lately. And she says, I love how passionate you are with music and how much you enjoy what you do. Thank you very much. I'm glad that still comes across even through the internet. So I really appreciate hearing that. And then Gloria, we see you on the chat as well.
Family friend.
Yeah, family friend. Don't worry about donating tonight. You guys can donate tomorrow, or whatever works for you. We're pretty flexible.
We've already done one, but maybe we can do it again later in the set.
Yeah, it looks like she was interested in that Bob Dylan song too, so we could do that. We haven't done that yet.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's dedicate this Bob Dylan song to Gloria. Just crackling all over the place.
Meet me in the morning, 56 and a barber shop.
Meet me in the morning, yeah, 56 and one shot.
And we could be in Kansas by the time that the snow begins to fall. At the darkest hour is right before that door.
Say the darkest hour, yeah, it's right before the dawn.
None of you wouldn't know about me. Every hour's been darkness since you've been gone. Little rooster crowing, there's been something on his mind.
Little rooster crowing, yeah, must be something on his mind.
barbed wire. Fell down to hellfire from above.
Stone through barbed wire, yeah. Felt that hellfire from above.
Well, even I run a handle, my darling, you know that I hurt your love. I ran faster than that dog. That sun sinking, sinking like a ship.
Oh, it looks like Bob Dylan decided to join us.
Better late than never.
Better late than never.
Look at that sun sinking. Oh, well, it's sinking just like a ship. Just like a ship.
Then it just like my heart, babe. Every time you kiss my lips.
Spit it out, Bob.
Meet me in the morning. If that's ass and a wild shawl.
Meet me in the morning, yeah. 56 and one shot.
Honey, we could be in Kansas.
Could we? At a time, at a time that the snow begin to fall. Yeah,
I was like, oh, he might be vomiting now. All right. Raquel says, love you guys. You rock. Can you play Easy to Love or Love Me Like a River for me and Andrea? Yeah, absolutely. We can play both of those songs, to be honest. Well, can you? Can you play both of those songs? I should ask Scott.
I appreciate that. I can play all of our songs. It just always depends, on a scale of good to not,
Yeah, well, I know for sure that we can play Love Me Like a River. So we can play both of them.
For you, we can do it.
So this one's dedicated to Raquel and Andrea. They're our new friends from Costa Rica. We love you guys. Thanks for watching and joining in tonight. This one's for you.
dark as the nighttime, close as you can. Fierce as an animal with the hunger for expanse. God love me, it's only home and care. Song with seduction stitched in my head, born with veracity, stationary trance. God love me, it's only okay. You gotta love me, all that I can say. Love me like a river runs through your hand. Hold me like the only thing I'd ever understand. Speak to me in shadows, feeling light. Be the fire that burns away the layers of my mind. Love me like a river.
Burns like a wildfire, ravaging the land. High like destruction from the devil's hand. You gotta love me. Oh, you gotta love me like a man. You gotta love me.
that burns away the layers of my mind. Love me like a river runs through your head. Hold me like the only thing I'd ever understand. Speak to me in shadows, feel in light. Be the fire that burns away the layers of my mind. Love me like a river. Color you sideways, you color me black and blue.
I'll shake your ground and you won't know what hit you.
I'll be a circle, you'll be whatever you choose.
You let me shapeshift, you can taste this voodoo.
Dark as the nighttime, close as you can. Fierce as an animal with a hunger for expanse.
Oh, nice shaker.
Okay,
Hey, nice shaking.
been practicing my shaking.
So here in the States, Halloween is coming up this weekend, which is one of my favorite holidays. Obviously, if you couldn't tell by my pumpkin dress. And I'm curious if you guys celebrate Halloween. What are you doing for Halloween in COVID times? Is there trick or treating going on? Are you going to dress up and take pictures of yourself at home, which is what I'll probably end up doing? I'm going to
Yeah.
dress up my niece like a baby shark, I think.
Yeah, no, we spent a few Halloweens when we were touring in Europe, especially in Germany, and it's interesting. There are some Halloween parties, but because I don't think it necessarily originated there, it's more of a, yeah.
It's an American thing that they either adopt or don't adopt. And so we found that when we were in Germany, people either loved Halloween or hated it and thought it was dumb because it was just like an American party night rather than for us. It's like a thing we grow up with that involves lots and lots of candy. And as you get older, involves lots and lots of alcohol usually.
So maybe sometimes both.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, it just was remembering my Halloween experiences of my youth, where we'd go to a place called Banbury Loop that my parents can attest to. It's a neighborhood where pretty sure to move in there you have to decorate your house for Halloween, and you have to decorate your house for with Christmas lights during the December holidays to get in there. It's like one of those very active communities, and so we would walk down there in a big group and we'd go with a neighboring family, the Traversos, and Pat Traverso would always dress up as that big sheepdog or the big one that carries that warm hot chocolate.
Oh yeah, the Saint Bernard.
The Saint Bernard. He dressed up as one of those, and as a kid, I'm like,
Nice carrying, but yeah.
what a fun costume. But as I grew older, I learned it was just like chalk to the brim full of booze, and I think thin mint drinks then they'd just be handing them out, and as we'd be walking, they'd kind of the trick or treating would get more stumbly as it would go, and I just like, they just like being out here.
Yeah, I bet your parents wish they had Skrewball. That's a shameless plug right there. But if you're talking about liking candy and booze, Skrewball is pretty good for that. I can attest to that right now because I'm currently drinking it. Also, can I ask you a question? There's been a couple times now that Saint Bernard dogs are the big ones that have the barrel around their neck, which is for like rescuing people in snowy situations. Did you think that barrel was full of hot chocolate and they were just going and rescuing people and being like, "Here, I bet you're cold. Would you like some hot
I just as an unassuming kid, just focusing on my candy mostly, and I don't know who knows what they had in there. I just knew that they refilled their drinks
I'm
many
talking
times.
about like the actual dogs.
No, I don't I don't know I don't have a whole lot of thoughts on those dogs. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, I thought you thought since you were a kid that those dogs just carried hot chocolate around. I was like, I wonder where you got that
Yeah,
from.
those hot chocolate dogs,
We want to send our love to the Top family in Ohio and Avon Lake. I want to say hi to McKenna. She's my little buddy. She's wearing her Fox and Bones necklace tonight. So shout out to you guys. Thanks for watching. We love you.
Reckless. I've always been reckless with my women, yeah, my money and my time. Always crawling out of a pit full of desire. When the world is burning down, I can't help but stoke that fire.
Restless, I've always been restless. A heart built to love.
never giving two licks about the passing of time. Hard times, good times, we'll take them either way. All that really matters is who you're with at the end of the day. Lord knows we've been tested, yet emerge through the pleasure and the pain. Not entirely unscathed, to the treasure goes the brave. Don't it feel too good to be mutually insane? Always on that run, yeah, we choose when to let go.
How are we to stick around? Our home is on the road, always with the window,
Living to get by,
never giving two licks about the passing of time. Hard times, good times,
take them either way. All that really matters is who you're with at the end of the day.
What was that squirrel face for? Well, thank you guys so much for being here, watching with us.
Thanks for being here.
If you haven't already and you're just joining us, definitely let us know where you're watching from, and be sure to share the stream with your friends. We're still going to play a couple more songs, so there's still time for people to join and watch and donate and enter the giveaway. As a reminder, donations of $20 or more will be entered into the giveaway, and we will pick 2 winners to get a merch swag bag at the end of tonight or maybe by noon tomorrow.
Well, Sarah, how do you feel about playing a song about something we haven't seen a whole lot of recently? Perhaps we've seen a lot of them for 4 years. It was all we saw every day, traveling on them.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't
Where are you
know?
going with this?
You don't want to guess things we haven't seen in a while. We would travel on them every day. Now,
Okay, I see what
what's
you're
your-
leading towards.
what's your guess?
Probably roads.
yeah, there you go. Thank you for playing 20 questions, Sarah. You have got it in a world record of 2. That means you get to consume the rest of this Skrewball whiskey bottle
Can I
live
decline?
on stage right now.
No one wants that.
I do.
The world doesn't revolve around what you want, Squat.
Coming up against that, don't
Rose, narrow of stone, but there's a there we know, cousins of dirt in a fortress of time, divided by none, stands a small little line.
Rose, makers of dreams, in a world where nothing is as it seems. The wheels they spin in the mud of belief. It's in too deep, will come apart at the seams. Still we ride on through the wind and the storm, through the reckless unknown, the broken and bold. Still we dive in to the depths of the dark,
on a promise of stars. We have what we hold, this life on the road. Bound by the ghosts of the night, in the towns that are heralded by time, and wrapped within rhythm, lost without a rhyme. The feast and the fairs, our last links to life.
Yeah,
Still we ride on through the wind and the storm, through the reckless unknown, the broken and bold. Still we dive in to the depths of the dark, on a promise of stars. We have what we hold, it's life on the road. Still we ride on through the wind and the storm, through the reckless unknown, the broken and bold. Still we dive in to the depths of the dark, on a promise of stars. We have what we hold, this life on the road.
Woohoo.
I think that's about time of the evening for Scott's Niche Corner.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 the Scott's Niche Corner.
Is that Morse code?
Yeah. First off, one of my niches, Morse code. No. I have not learned Morse code for this section yet. I do have my two niches here, which are cryptocurrency and Magic the Gathering. Now, cryptocurrency is doing very well, but Bitcoin is looking very bullish these days, Sarah. You know, PayPal has just announced you're going to be able to buy it through their site, which equals, and PayPal owns Venmo, so Bitcoin will soon be coming to one of the world's largest payment infrastructures, which is very exciting. The space is a buzz. The space is a buzz with excitement. You can buy Bitcoin today right on Cash App. Did you know that, Sarah?
Are we sponsored by Bitcoin, or
I think
is Scott's Niche Corner sponsored by Bitcoin?
Scott's Niche Corner, much like all of society, is sponsored by Bitcoin, the only free peer-to-peer cash that governments can't control. And on the second part of Scott's Niche Corner, our Magic the Gathering League, Mega League, has been going strong. I did finish in second place in our last Mega Bowl, which is a 5-person match, free for all. I was unfortunately defeated by my strong arch nemesis Colby Hayden once again in the Mega Bowl. Kevin Blackmore's laughing at me on the internet. For our next Mega Bowl, he is going to be our announcer, but he doesn't know much about Magic. He's only going to make fun of us. So
Yeah, no, as most normal people would. Well, I'm not gonna bog you down with Sarah's Niche Corner because I have an Instagram for that and a TikTok. So if you want to see my dancing or my fashion stuff, you can follow me at Foxy as Folk. You need a TikTok for your Niche Corner.
no one wants that.
You actually might have missed the boat. I don't know if you can get a TikTok anymore.
We're sending this one out to the East Coast, Mr. Ian Richmond.
Sydney, whenever you feel unhappy, all you got to do is call me. I can make you laugh.
Sydney, I know that you're only accused. I hope you don't lose your sense of humor.
Allegation made in the schoolyard. I'll sock 'em, I'll sock 'em in the dog park. The bark is worse than their bite.
There are only a couple of crazy cougars, bored and spreading their desperate rumors. You know that
I was never that cool, but I won't be thinking for a fool.
if they wanna talk trash, they can talk, but they better come correct.
If you ever need me, you just call me. I me, babe. Just giving up blood on stage and pretending that we were famous while you were getting free.
Going back to my room in Surrey Hills. Yes, I did. Didn't know you were in trouble until you came in.
Skinny as a twig in my kitchen. You told me you were looking at a dead man. Well, I said, Sydney on the road.
There's a lot of good people living in LA. Yes, there are. We won't let no one take you away. No, we won't.
I was never that cool, but I wore home. Been thinking boom, boom.
If they wanna talk trash, they can talk, but they better come correct.
If you ever need me, you just call me. I come running straight to you.
Straight from the airport,
I come running.
right through the customs
I
line,
come running.
bust down the courthouse
I
door.
come running.
Sydney, I will testify. I will testify to you, to you, to you.
Sydney, whenever you think you need me, call me up and I'll come running straight to you. I was never that cool, but I wore home. Been thinking boom, boom.
If they wanna talk trash, they can talk, but they better come correct.
If you ever need me, you just call me. I come running straight to you.
Straight from the airport, right through the customs line, bust down the courthouse door. Sydney, I will testify. I will testify. I will testify. I will testify to you, to you, to you. I will testify.
I have unplugged my tremolo pedal to make sure I have a clean connection from the guitar to the amp, and so I have to self-manufacture a tremolo.
Oh yeah, some analog tremolo. there.
Analog tremolo.
Nice.
So as we mentioned earlier in this stream, we are looking for a name for our new record. We've come up with a few that Sarah and I both haven't come to terms with, besides Autumnal Womb, which I do really like.
I like the word autumnal. I'm not so certain about autumnal. Though. Sorry.
Now I have Layers of Antiquity is one that I have put forth that Sarah's not completely sold on yet.
Yep, I'm just not.
And Love Imperium is another one that I put forward, but Sarah thinks it sounds like
I've also
like we're
put
going
forward
shopping
lots
at-
of titles
at a
that
shopping
Scott's
store.
turned down. So if you have any ideas of titles for this album, we are definitely open
Mhm.
to ideas.
And just if we don't figure anything, then Autumnal Womb it is.
Yep, that's the default. So, Crystal, to answer your question,
It's a lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose. To answer your question, I am at Foxy as Folk on Instagram and TikTok. So FOXYAS, not just AS, not ASS.
Would you mind spelling that again?
I need to start from the beginning. FOXYASFOLK. That's hard to do. I don't know why. Foxy as Folk. Thanks for being interested in that.
So I was just reminded back of a time we went and visited our friends Ian and Casey on Martha's Vineyard and shot a magical music video on Martha's Vineyard where we kind of ran around and played a big old game of tag and convinced you it would be a cool shot to smash some ice cream in your face as the first
It was
tag.
a cool shot. It was also messy.
It was a very cool and very delicious shot to film. And how about we play the song that goes with that music video?
Yeah, you can see that music video on our YouTube. It's called Running Free.
I got a fever for the wild and restless. I got a feeling there are things unseen. Cheers to the years we've been tried and tested. Here's to the fears and inspired dreams. On the way we walked along the valley, there were days with no escape. For the times that we held each other tight and for the night to fade. We are free, running free. a tale of the strongest specimen fell by the one who was half their size. It ain't the righteous who are always blessed, nor the timid absolved of pride. We've been through the darkness of our caverns, digging in till we reach the other side, coming out to wash ourselves in water, to be swept up in the ever-rising tide. We are free, running free. No idea what the future could hold, only that we believe. We are free, running free. All we know, wherever we go, is where we need to be. We are free, running free. No idea what the future could hold, only that we believe. We are free, running free. All we know, wherever we go, is where we need to be. No idea what the future could hold, only that we believe.
Oh, the crowd goes wild.
Shout out to Jake who helped put this all together here with Skrewball Whiskey. Thanks for reaching out to us. We've done quite a few gigs with Jake and down in San Diego on part of Fox and Bones tours, but then also a few when I was playing with just people. We'd go down as a 5-piece band and have ourselves a nice time.
Yeah, we always have a good time in San Diego. In fact, we're going to be heading back to San Diego just for fun in November, which is going to be exciting to escape this cold weather and go get some beach moments,
Get some beach moments. We'll be
desert moments.
visiting Peter Marcotte and Bailey down in San Diego, and I'll be Peter, the guitarist on a lot of these tracks here. Between Peter Marcotte and Matt Salinas, they're two guitarists on a lot of the tracks on our past records and our future records, and Peter will be getting me into shape. He does run marathons. I do not run marathons. I run 1/86th marathons. So like I'll sprint to the bathroom sometimes. And
Don't elaborate, please.
so that's about it's not like a full it's a part of a marathon, but I am definitely sprinting during it.
Which is really funny because Rihanna just wrote a comment that says, Scott, how do you keep so likable over the years? And I'm like, are you keeping
I don't know.
likable?
Yeah,
Have you kept?
I think it's small sample size is probably.
Let Rihanna weigh in on that one.
Yes,
Is
sir.
Scott actually still likable after all the bathroom jokes that he's
It's
made?
a poll of one, and it's Sarah. We're not sure. Who knows?
Yeah.
The jury is still out, and that's
Still crazy after
I'm
all these
still
years,
crazy
for
after all
sure.
these years. So I keep working hard, knowing that the tides could turn at literally any moment.
That's how the tides should be.
Speaking of Just People, let's do Just People's tune that we haven't done in quite some time, and so we're gonna see if this one holds together.
How long has it been since we did this? I don't even know what song you're talking about.
You're with your man all the time. When he is not around, he still holds your mind like a whisper in the storm. You got nothing but that rain to kill. And before you love again, you're gonna learn to love yourself. So you lost all you thought you owned. Not a single place ought to call your home. Yeah, you're tired, tied up, and thrown to the wolves. Brick by brick, you must rebuild your world. Before you love again, you're gonna learn to love learn to love yourself. And when a fire touches your skin, yeah, but a moment before that pain sinks in. In that instant, your love is learned. Don't you hold on too long, you're bound to get burned. You're not gonna let go. Oh, you thought you had. It's such a silly thing to be owned by your past. Pack up your bags, clean out your room, love like a firefly, and you glow with that moon. Before you love again, you're gonna learn to love yourself. Before you love again, you're gonna learn to love yourself.
Well, I would like to point out that there have already been more votes for you being likable than there have been for Autumnal Womb as an album cover. So I think that kind of seals the nail in the coffin of Autumnal Womb.
Autumnal Womb. All right, well.
We got
Voting
much
is
more engagement about thinking you were likable, and that's
voting. That's something. It's saying something. Yeah, it's not. It's an issue that doesn't bring people to the polls usually.
Nope. But everyone came out for that. So.
Yeah, well, there's still time to vote for Autumnal Womb here on Fox and Bones live stream presented by Skrewball Whiskey. We were trying to name our album. Sarah, I think Sarah likes Autumnal Womb deep down. We're just used to playing the back and forth, and so.
Maybe we could just name it Skrewbones.
Skrewbones. Mm-hmm.
See? No one said no to that.
Not yet.
We'll let the talk board decide.
Copyright infringement, here we come.
Alrighty. Well, this is a song that I wrote pretty early on in Scott and I's musical journey that we began together almost 5 years ago.
The musical journey.
It's been quite a journey. That couldn't be more true. This is called Chances. Did you just drink that? That was supposed to go in the prize pack.
No, not that one.
Wow, yeah, they were both each gonna go
Sarah,
in one
aren't you
prize
supposed
pack.
to be playing a song right now?
I am so sorry to everybody on the stream. Now only one prize pack gets one of those. Sorry.
Aren't you supposed to be playing a song
Take
right
it up
now?
with Scott. Wow. There's a whole bottle right there that's ours.
Yeah, it would have looked worse if I
Wow.
started drinking directly from the big bottle, though.
Oh my God.
Are you gonna
It
play the
definitely
song or
looks
just
worse that
chit-chat
somebody
this whole
now is
time?
not getting their prize. But okay, cool. Keep donating anyway, please, even
What
though
is the
Scott
song
just
you're gonna
ruined
play?
this for you. Wow. You're going to go buy one now.
Hear this and more on Autumnal Womb, out spring 2021 by Fox and Bones.
Whoever wins, Scott owes you.
This ain't the song that I thought I'd be writing tonight. Stop believing in Mr. Right. I don't know what to believe now. Some say comes down to fate, that you'll know when it walks your way. This old heart has been around. All I know is I'm not lonely right now. Still shine above, but I only saw space between. Reenacting the same old scene, barely aware of something greater. Went out on a limb, and baby, I bet on you. And when you made your move, the odds were in my favor. Maybe it's time to up my wager. In this life, we're only given so many chances, and I like my chances with you. Here's the truth. It's not like I got nothing to lose. Clean and sober for a month or two, but the addiction could take over. Still I'm on the line. Baby, what's your bottom? Whoa. In this life, we're only given so many chances. I like my chances with you. Say you don't know when you don't know. And I don't know where this road goes, but here's my heart. Here's this tortured soul. My money's on something beautiful, 'cause in this life, we're only given so many chances. And I like my chances with you. Ooh. Oh, and I like my chances with you.
It's very nice. Hey, that's very nice.
Cool. Well, we have a little bit of time left. Do you have any more of the prizes to ruin?
I
was thinking about that whole time during that song. I was like, what? Dumb idiot.
I was thinking of trying all the shorts on for pants. Like I'd put them upside down and I'd wear them like pants.
Shorts? What shorts?
All the shirts.
Oh,
All the
yeah.
shorts. The jersey shirts. The shorts.
But at least if you put them on over your pants, it doesn't like, you know.
No, they'd be on under. It would be skin on skin.
Did you already do this?
I haven't not.
No one's
going to
donate now. No one's entering this contest. This contest just got way worse.
This-
Way worser.
This prize pack stinks.
Literally. Oh, man.
I think they could. They're collector's items now.
Sure.
Like I sure hope this is an eyebrow. So this is the song that's going to close off our record. We have we got some nice strings that we're going to put on it. They're orchestrated and I really do love this song, but I think these are good atmospheres to play it, and it's tough to play this one in like a crowded bar or
Like, why is this song so long?
Yeah, Sarah's already asked me that several times. I think there's a lot of things that I'm trying to say in this song, and I'm not quite sure how to say them oftentimes, and so all the words get stacked upon each other, and then hopefully that they fit in the right place. So we'll see.
I think it's great. Just, you know, in these settings, it's really nice.
The song is called Layers of Antiquity.
Yeah, life is but a dream. Modern age is oh so bright. Well, I got my friends with me. hoping one day we can all meet in real life. I read on Reddit that as long as I don't leave the house, I could live to be 134. So don't disrupt my transcendental meditation Facebook group. Just jam all my deliveries through the doggy door. My best friend Apple told me my screen time was down 13%. Ain't that a shame? If I worked hard enough, I bet I'd get that number up before the week is spent. But I couldn't really tell you what it is we've all been doing most of our lives. Hell, that's okay, no need to understand. Just dish out all the love you can before you lose the light. When you can't find what you need in a search engine, you might actually have to double-click your soul. When enlightenment's delivery is still pending, at least it's being delivered at all. Yeah, life is but a dream we can live inside our head. Unlikely as it seems, we are the narrators of all our hopes and dread. I read on Reddit if I concentrated hard enough, the world would bend to fit all our requests. But I tried that yesterday and I'm not so sure it works that way, 'cause I haven't grown wings or met Obama yet. Healthcare was affordable, I bet more of us would get our stuff checked out. As to me, it's WebMD and my friend at Bonerman153 who reckons what I've got is probably gout. It's probably gout.
It's definitely gout.
I read on, if I bide my time, then maybe I could load my brain into a cyborg shell. And if I still identified as what I was before, then I could dominate the Olympic Games in 3012. Hell, the drums of war, they're beating like a samba. It's getting tougher every moment to ignore. These modern days are falling down on hard luck. Yeah, we're still luckier than we've ever been before. I had a dream about what happens when it's over. They said they'd tell me when I got there in the end. While I dig the irony to this sardonic central symphony that we all are destined not to truly comprehend. Like taking college math classes the day after you come out of the womb. Even the world's smartest baby couldn't learn cubic equations before the finals due. Hey, you never know what's coming down the pipeline. I hear life and death play cards on the weekends. Of all the lives we've lived within our lifetime, I'm grateful to be here with you, my friend. And if we're all to bring this world together, have to let whatever doesn't heal us to move on. And if we're all to bring this world together, have to let whatever doesn't heal us to move on. And if we're all bring this world together, have to let whatever bring this world together. You have to let whatever doesn't heal us to move on.
Woohoo.
I think that was the first time I played that song that I did not have to have Sarah remind me of how the lyrics started.
Which is great because I wasn't paying attention during that point at all, so I wouldn't have been any help.
That's good. That's, I think, why some trapeze artists practice with no safety net.
Ah, yeah, because you just have to do it right.
Gotta learn.
I'm glad I'm not a trapeze artist. Jeez, ugh.
So that's a tough.
Horrible.
Yeah, I feel that would be a tough. That'd be a tough crew to break into, too, because like you're
Probably.
trapezing around. You got your fellow, trapeze artists that you trust while you're spinning through the air, and
Yeah.
if I just showed up and was like, "Put me in, coach. I'm ready to go," and kind of jumped upside down on one and just was falling all over the place.
Yeah, I think I have PTSD from that time. There was one time on our European tour that we just didn't have a hotel room that night, and so we didn't really have anywhere to go, and we were super, super jet lagged. It was like our second day ever in Europe. And so we went and found a couch inside of an electronics store and watched that movie about the tightrope walking guy between two buildings. And I was like, this is the worst movie to watch if you're already stressed and don't know where you are and are in a different country. And then we had to watch that movie. And I was like, I can't think of anything worse than walking on a tightrope over two buildings.
It was quite a scene. They had a few comfy couches, and during we sat down, we're watching it. It is in German, so we're not quite sure what's happening. We can get it.
You can tell because all he's doing is walking.
He's
back
on the
and forth.
tightrope. We're like, okay, that's probably yelling I hope I don't fall. And midway through this movie, another gentleman does come up and sit next to us, very close to us, and he starts talking to me, but I don't, in German, and so I don't really understand. But I don't want to, I want to act like I do, so I just go yeah, or I say and so he continues to talk to me in German while we watch this movie in the equivalent of a German circuit city on our first day of that tour. So it's quite a time.
Scott has a real fun habit of he can say. When people ask, do you speak German, he says ein bisschen, which is a little.
A little.
And as soon as he answers that in German, even though that's the only thing he knows how to say in German, then they start talking German to him. He's like, no, by a little I meant just
none,
that one
none,
phrase.
just that little bit.
I just used the German that I knew
I do
on
know
you,
that part.
and now I know nothing else. So sorry.
What a joy.
What a joy. What a joy to be around. What a likable guy.
I'm trying all these shirts on.
On your lower half.
I'm putting these shirts on his pants, and you can't stop me.
Sherry says no to that. She said it's a great show except for the stinky shirts. So you're already alienating our fan base, but cool. All right, this next song we're going to play is one from our most recent record. This one's called Roots.
Have you ever seen the spring in East Tennessee where the wildflowers all start popping up? Best and blues I've ever heard, you won't find in any back alley club. Well, I got roots here. This is not a place I know. Just arrived this morning on an April breeze. Country roads can't take you home when you got no home to go to. The more I move, the less I need. On this winding road, we're rolling stones, chasing the summer down the coast. Feet up on the dash in the passenger seat. A long way from home, there's not much we know. Just watching life as it unfolds. If you love yourself, you gotta set yourself free. Set yourself free.
Rest stops in Birmingham, family night at sea. On 25 days at that Scarlet Girl, up on LSD. To the west is where I cut my teeth, to the east is where I lean. I'm a northbound train, but these southern winds have a hold of me.
I got roots here. This is not a place I know. Just arrived this morning on an April
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this stream this evening. This has been really fun for us. We are going to do one more song. Our next live stream concert we have coming up is on November 10th. We're going to be playing the May Day Love Stream at the Hallowed Halls again, which is something that we did back in May. And it's really great quality and great musicians, and we're going to be headlining that show, so it'll be 9 p.m. Pacific time. So that's kind of the next time you can see us virtually. If you're in the Portland area or in the Dalles, we have shows this week, so check our Facebook for those. Before we play this last song, the one thing I wanted to plug again too is our brand new service called Our Custom Song. And the reason I want to plug this right now is because this last song we're going to play was the original custom song, which Scott wrote for me for Christmas a couple years ago. And I didn't really realize it at the time, but him writing me this song for Christmas kind of got my wheels turning about how we could do this for other people. And it kind of started because my sister kept mentioning to her husband, she's like, when are you going to write me a song? When are you going to write me a song? And he's like, well, maybe someday. And, you know, he's musically inclined, but not a songwriter. And so he hasn't done that yet. But it occurred to me that we could be that for people. So, you know, if you have someone in your life that you would love to be able to gift them a song or write a song about them or for them, but you don't necessarily have the means to do that, we will do it for you. And we've done a few of them now, and we actually just released one of the ones that we did a couple weeks ago, and so we'll be posting about that this week. But they really turn out wonderful, and it's such a special experience from the beginning to the end, because we really get to know you and we get to know the subject of the song very intimately before we write the song, which helps us to do our best work and do what we do best in writing these like intimate folk songs. And so if that's something you're interested in, we are offering 20% off through the end of this week. You can go to ourcustomsong.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us directly. But we're really excited. We hope to do a couple of these for Christmas and just keep the ball rolling through the winter. So thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to donate and share this. And this last song we're going to play for you is called Welcome Home.
Started in this world, born to play a part. Just a reckless child with handguns, shooting blanks into the dark, searching for that spark. Like marbles in a sandstorm, or ice under the feet, I was transfixed upon the cave walls, thinking all I was all I'd ever be. I was so lost. Emerging from that darkness, I'd imagined my future wife. She was imminent, faceless, and engulfed with a radiant light that refracted as in diamonds. They rushed upon my shores. I'm not the smartest man I know, but of this one thing I'm oh so sure, it was you. Didn't know it at the time, but it was you. I've always been quite stubborn, yeah, my mama would tell you so. I got a laundry list of other traits that ain't endearing as I'd hoped. There's still so much that I don't know. You handle me like sheepskin, or you hold me tight like a rope. I have a tough time giving compliments, but you truly soothe my rough and ragged soul. Yeah. So I promise to be healthy, at least the best that I can keep. No, I'm known for reaching for the things that are barely out of reach. Oh, paint ourselves a picket fence, or in the back of a tall old road, load it up with gear and gasoline, and drive across this world. Put a bumper sticker on the back that says welcome home. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We are Fox and Bones. We will be taking donations till about noon tomorrow, and then we will announce the winners of the contest. Unfortunately, one of you guys won't be getting this tiny bottle of Skrewball.
Cheers. No, we'll send this.
Scott
we'll
will
send
drink
the bottle.
it. He'll send the bottle. It'll just be
Cheers.
empty.
Love you guys. See you next time.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you.